Just want to document here. This is a 2000. Oh, come on. 2011 Ford Escape. About 45 minutes in. Got the steering column out. That is the electronic power steering pump. I am changing this torque sensor that seems to be fairly new. This is the mark of it coming directly off, which is not exactly where it should be. This is the new part with the alignment tool. Taking it off, this is a T45. There should be 4 10mm bolts, 2 here, 2 here, that hold this crusty rusty piece on. Let me zoom out a little bit. That piece right there just clips in the cover for the steering, the top of the steering column and the bottom part of the steering column. This one, obviously somebody just threw some screws in there because it's apparently been apart once before. There is a 7mm in this one and 2 5.5mm. I don't have a ratchet strap, or I don't have a bungee strap, so I used 12 gauge wire. Just tying it into place at the 11 o'clock position, roughly. You have a few connectors to disconnect. Here, 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 and the ignition switch, which is over here. The whole entire thing just pulls right out. And those 3 screws, they come right up through the bottom side into the top part of the cover. No specific holes that I can see. I'm pretty sure one goes right here. I don't see one on this side, so it may very well not have a designated spot over there. But going back together, they recommend you jack the front end up to be able to turn this to the left slightly more to be able to line the marks up on this old girl. You see there, this is supposed to be exactly where it sits at. And it even says on here, sensor must, that's supposed to be a line to shaft slot. So this slot right here slides over a groove that's right there and lines up with the arrow. With the alignment tool being in place, it's kind of hard to screw it up. You probably should start with the alignment tool first, placing it probably should put it on the right direction. So my steering column is not exactly set how they would like it to be, which means I have to go kick the tire, become a tire kicker. Be right back. Okay, with the help of a babysitter, I finally got this done. This slides directly up against a flat portion, I guess, so to speak, behind this piece here. I don't know exactly what you would call this. It's just like a stop for it. Sits right in there, pretty as you please. I would think I'm ready to go back together. Whenever you put it back together, you gotta make sure that the right side goes on the right side. This part right here goes against the gear. The other part, of course, does not. So, slide this old girl into place. And let's see if I can put some light on the subject. Not available while using ultra wide lens, so I'll go to ×1 and turn on the light. See those arrows are lined up? One arrow is in this groove here. The other arrow is there. They're still in line with each other, exactly how it showed it should be. Now comes the whole process of putting it all back together and hoping that it works. See ya.